The JBL Clip 5 and the Bose SoundLink Micro 2nd Gen are both IP67 waterproof, both genuinely pocketable, and both respected by people who have owned a lot of speakers. But they were built around different versions of the same idea: music you can take anywhere, and that difference shows up the moment you start using one every day. 12 hours of playtime on the JBL Clip 5, with a playtime boost mode that adds 3 more. 15 hours total from a charge before you are reaching for a cable. The Bose SoundLink Micro delivers 6 hours. That gap is not a spec footnote. It is the difference between a speaker that makes it through a full beach day and one that needs a break before you do. A weekend camping trip where outlets are not available. A long hike where the speaker clips to the outside of a pack and plays until you are back at the trailhead. In every scenario where the speaker is going somewhere inconvenient to charge, the JBL Clip 5 is there when the Bose has already gone quiet. For buyers who use a portable speaker the way the name implies, portably, that runtime gap is felt every single use. Edge JBL Clip 5 by a decisive margin. The Bose SoundLink Micro 2nd Gen uses a custom-designed transducer with passive radiators, a driver configuration borrowed from larger speakers and crammed into a palm-sized enclosure. What that produces is bass that has no business coming from something this small. Not boosted, boomy bass. Actual low-end extension that gives music its foundation, which is the first thing to disappear in ultra-compact speakers. Customers consistently call the sound quality the standout quality of this speaker, and audio reviewers back that up. Bose tuned the speaker to sound complete, not just loud. The JBL Clip 5 delivers what JBL calls pro sound with punchy bass, and it delivers on that description. The output is clear, present, and well-balanced for its size. JBL's pro sound tuning prioritizes clarity and volume at outdoor distances rather than reference-grade low-end response. The result is a speaker that fills space confidently and handles everything from podcasts to playlists without sounding thin. It does not reach the low-end depth of the Bose, but most listeners in most settings will not notice, because the JBL is tuned for exactly the environment they are using it in. Edge, Bose SoundLink Micro 2nd Gen. On audio depth and low-end character. Both speakers fit in a hand. Both clip to a bag. The mechanics of how they do it are different, and that difference matters over months of daily use. The JBL Clip 5 has a fully integrated, redesigned carabiner with a wider opening than previous generations, wide enough to clip to belt loops, pack straps, carabiners, and bag handles without the fumbling that plagues smaller clip openings. The integration means there is nothing to lose, nothing to break off, and nothing to forget. Clip it on, walk out the door. The speaker is also partially made from recycled materials, which will matter to some buyers and at minimum signals a design process that thought about more than just performance. The Bose SoundLink Micro 2nd Gen uses a tear-resistant silicone strap. A simple loop that wraps around handlebars, straps, branches, bag handles, and railings and stays there. It is a different philosophy. Rather than clipping to gear, it lashes to it, which opens up attachment options that a carabiner cannot reach. Wrapping around a bike handlebar, cinching around a tent pole, looping onto a cooler handle, the strap goes places the clip cannot. Neither is universally better. They are built for different types of carry. Edge, JBL Clip 5, on quick clip convenience for everyday carry. Both speakers carry IP67 ratings, identical certifications tested to the same standard. Waterproof to 1 meter for 30 minutes, dustproof, and protected from the kind of environmental exposure that outdoor use creates. There is no meaningful distinction to draw here on paper, and real-world durability feedback on both is strong. Where they differ slightly is in exterior construction. The Bose SoundLink Micro wraps in rubberized silicone that resists drops, dents, and scratches and shows virtually no surface marks after use. That soft exterior absorbs impact differently than a harder plastic shell. The JBL Clip 5's construction is solid and travel-tested, but the Bose's rubberized exterior gives it a physical confidence in drop scenarios that buyers in particularly rugged environments notice over time. Edge, Bose SoundLink Micro 2nd Gen. Slight edge on impact absorption and scratch resistance. The JBL Clip 5 supports Auracast, a next-generation Bluetooth broadcast standard that lets you wirelessly connect multiple Auracast-enabled JBL speakers for a larger sound footprint. 2 Clip 5s in stereo is one option. Multiple speakers in a networked group is another. For buyers who already own JBL speakers or plan to expand their setup, Auracast is the connectivity infrastructure for how multi-speaker audio is going to work going forward. It also supports standard stereo pairing with a second Clip 5 out of the box. The Bose SoundLink Micro 2nd Gen uses Bose SimpleSync, which pairs with compatible Bose products for sound that follows you between rooms or combines with other Bose speakers. It also supports voice assistant access, Siri or Google Assistant via a multifunction button, and includes an integrated microphone for speakerphone calls. SimpleSync is capable within the Bose ecosystem. It does not match the open multi-speaker flexibility of Auracast for buyers building out a broader setup. Edge JBL Clip 5, on forward-looking multi-speaker connectivity via Auracast. The Bose SoundLink Micro 2nd Gen connects to the Bose Connect app, which handles software updates, settings customization, and device management. The integrated microphone for speakerphone and voice assistant access adds a utility layer beyond audio playback, particularly useful outdoors when you want to take a call or trigger a voice command without pulling out your phone. That microphone feature is absent on the JBL Clip 5. The JBL Clip 5 handles the basics cleanly: Bluetooth connection, playtime boost mode activation, and Auracast pairing, without a companion app requirement for core functionality. For buyers who prefer a plug-and-play experience with no ecosystem to manage, the JBL simplicity is a feature in itself. Edge, Bose SoundLink Micro 2nd Gen. On integrated microphone and app-based control. The silicone strap is genuinely underrated as a carry solution. Carabiners attach to things. The strap wraps around them, and that distinction opens attachment options that a clip cannot reach. Wrapping tightly around a handlebar in rain, cinching to the outside of a dry bag, looping through a tense gear loft, the strap goes places the carabiner physically cannot. For buyers who spend time on bikes, boats, or multi-day backcountry trips where attachment creativity matters, the SoundLink Micro strap is the right tool in ways the JBL's integrated clip is not. The JBL Clip 5 does not have a microphone. No speakerphone, no voice assistant access, no hands-free calls. For a buyer who uses a portable speaker in environments where taking a call without pulling out their phone matters, a workout, a commute on a bike, a camp kitchen situation, that absent feature is a daily friction point the Bose does not create. It is a trade-off JBL made to keep the design focused, but it is worth knowing before purchase. The JBL Clip 5 wins this comparison, and the case for it is built on the most honest category in portable speaker reviews, how long it actually plays before it stops. 12 hours base playtime with 15 hours available through Playtime Boost, Auracast multi-speaker connectivity, a fully integrated carabiner that clips and holds across real-world carry scenarios, and JBL Pro Sound that handles outdoor listening without compromise. The Clip 5 is the better companion for the buyer who takes a speaker seriously as a piece of daily gear. At $80, it delivers everything that matters most at a price that does not require a second thought. The Bose SoundLink Micro 2nd Gen at $130 is the right choice for a specific buyer. Someone who prioritizes the deepest, most complete audio from the smallest possible enclosure, wants an integrated microphone for calls and voice commands, bikes with their speaker strapped to handlebars, or is already inside the Bose SimpleSync ecosystem. The sound out of that speaker at its size is legitimately impressive, and the $50 premium makes sense if those priorities align with yours. But for most buyers who want a speaker that goes all day without drama and clips on without thinking about it, the JBL Clip 5 is the one. Both speakers are linked in the description below. Go check current pricing before you decide. One last thing. The Bose SoundLink Micro sounds better in a direct listening comparison. If you handed both to an audiophile in a quiet room, the Bose wins that test. But portable speakers do not live in quiet rooms. They live on trails, at beaches, and in backyards where they play all day. In that life, the JBL's battery wins the argument. If you want comparisons that tell you the truth about how gear actually performs in your life, hit subscribe. This channel is here to protect your next purchase before you make it. Thanks for watching.